Yes, this is Paul Kirby with the Lexington Ledger. I'm live on the scene of the mobile home fire in South Congaree. It's on Skyview Drive, just off of Oak Street, which is about a half a block even from the fire station. If you look in the distance there, you can see firefighters going in and out of a single wide mobile home, where apparently when they arrived they had smoke showing. Now Battalion 1, the 2nd Battalion Chief, is here to back up Battalion 2, who is stationed at South Congaree. And I'm going to try to move so that you can see the number of people there. You may be able to see in the distance that there are other homeowners here that are watching. Also, you can see that it looks as if the mobile home has already been pretty heavily damaged there. There's damage above the door. Most of these are homes that are rented to people. This has been here a very long time. You've got a number of fire trucks on the scene right now. I know I see Ladder 5, Squad 5. Both of those are right here out of the South Congaree Fire Station. You've got an ambulance here because it is already hot, and these firefighters, I'm going to try to get where you can see them. These firefighters are already have been in gear. They're making their attack. It looks like they may have the fire under control already. You've got these battalion chiefs here to monitor the safety of the firefighters and to make sure that they are safe, especially again that they don't overheat. That's why that ambulance is here as well. They'll help with the rehab or rehabilitation of these firefighters. But again, you can see that mobile home in the distance there. It's the second one over that black truck right there. The one that the firefighters were going in and out of is the one on fire. And I'm going to try to move around where you can get a little better view. I know that we've got engine 13 and a tanker here out of Edmond. It's the mobile home that's right over that trailer there. And it appears and I'm talking about the trailer behind the black pickup truck. It's that mobile home. You'll see the firefighters standing in the yard. It looks as if they've already got it under control. So hopefully they do. This is within 100 yards of the South Congaree Fire Station, right behind the United Neighbors building on Oak Street on Skyview Drive. And Skyview Drive is just one single little dead-end road in South Congaree off of Oak Street. So the firefighters, of course, because the fire station is so close, got here very quickly. They got it under control very quickly, and it appears all of them are coming out now and taking a break, but they've got the fire knocked down. I can smell the smoke, so obviously the fire was burning fairly well at one point. The battalion chief did call it a working fire. If any of you know that have experienced these kind of things, I've had a house fire in my life. I lost a small house I owned to a fire when my daughter was living in it. If any of you are aware, this probably has ruined this mobile home. Just a little fire that burns for even just a few moments in a mobile home uncontrolled can really ruin it. I don't have any idea who this person here is in this black truck. Looks like he's got a lot of steel loaded on there as if he's taking things away. Of course, you see the battalion chief here coming out, getting back in his truck. Looks like he's going to leave because they've got this fire under control. There's 2 battalion chiefs that work in the county. One in the north region that's headquartered out of Lexington, one in the south region out of South Congaree. When they're both tied up, a duty officer comes up on the radio to pay attention. So I would imagine they're going to clear one up fairly quickly, get that battalion chief back in. Maybe you can see the firefighters are moving their equipment and all back now. South Congaree PD pulling up as well. That Dodge Durango is South Congaree PD. So he's pulling up, and you can see again the firefighters going in and out and up and down. But no calls yet. No idea whether anybody was home. Haven't heard any of that. Won't hear any of that for quite some time. But I do know that it looks like they have it under control. You can see over the top of the ambulance there, they've got firefighters there that are sitting down now and rehabbing, and some getting ready to go back in. I see one turning his cylinder on and reconnecting his face piece so that he can go back in and I guess finish the mop-up operation. So I'm going to move down a little bit so maybe you can see that better. You see the firefighters putting their helmets back on maybe over there as Battalion 1's beginning to pull out now. You see the firefighters right there at the bottom of the steps now going back into the house. Go in with at least teams of 2, never by themselves. Always 2 on the outside that are quickly ready to rescue them if they need to. Again, South Congaree PD here on the scene now. Looks as if the fire is under control. Very quick knockdown, very good job. County of Lexington making a really good point. Make sure your smoke alarms are working. County of Lexington, if you're still watching, it'd be really nice for you to put the number up. If you didn't, I don't see the whole post. If you put your number on there, I appreciate it. Yeah, he did put his number on there. So we appreciate that. You see that phone number? If you do not have a working smoke detector, you can call the number that the County of Lexington just posted, 785-8287. And they'll also check your batteries and tell you if you have your detectors and things in the right place. So make sure that you do that as well. You see these trucks coming out now. That's a tanker truck. That's a tanker 28 out of Sharps Hill. But give them a call. And another thing too, tomorrow's July the 4th. Be responsible with your fireworks. If you're going to shoot fireworks, have the everything that you need to put the fire out if it gets out. A bucket, shovels and rakes, a hose connected to a water source, because they can be very dangerous. The fire service will be out along with EMS at the Peach Festival all day tomorrow. I know that EMS is putting up their mass casualty operation so that they can deal with folks that get overheated there. But the fire service will also be on standby when the fireworks go off at the Peach Festival to make sure that that's safe. But you be safe. Follow the directions on the fireworks. Don't let small children play with fireworks. We don't want this kind of thing to be happening tomorrow on a day when we're supposed to be celebrating. Good job, county firefighters. You did a great job as always. I'm going to let this go now. Call that number, 803-785-8287. If you need a smoke detector, if you need your batteries checked, do not wait. This is a life-saving way to protect you and your family, and it costs nothing. So please make that call. We appreciate all of you. For the Ledger, this is Paul Kirby.